Americans are worried about the economy. Many of them wonder if our corporate and elected leaders have the answers to our problems. In these tough times, some bosses are taking radical steps to discover how to improve their companies. Each week, we follow the head of a major organization as they work undercover alongside their own staff. This week, the CEO and co-founder of BrightStar Care, one of the nation's fastest-growing providers of private health care,
Arlene, to the nursing station, please.
poses as a former administrative assistant looking to change careers.
I'm Linda. I'm Lisa. Nice to meet you.
This boss will trade in her designer shoes and luxury automobile for a stethoscope and dirty diapers.
Oh, we need a diaper change.
Oh, God.
By working on the front line, she'll find out what's really going on inside her own company.
We're basically the black sheep of the whole family.
Deep breath through your mouth.
And along this emotional journey,
I hope Dad would be proud of the work I did today.
the boss's husband and company co-founder will join her undercover.
This is Casey.
I thought Casey was a woman.
How are you feeling?
BrightStar Care is a full-service private healthcare company serving more than 10,000 families across the nation. More than 11,000 employees operate 170 locations throughout the United States. One woman is tasked with keeping this $100 million company healthy.
I'm Shelly Sun, the co-founder and CEO of BrightStar. BrightStar provides care for people of all ages in the home, as well as providing staffing for hospitals, nursing homes, and doctors' offices.
Children who are perfectly healthy, but the parents want to go out for a date night.
Hi, we need a babysitter for tonight.
Seniors that are in their 60s and 70s, they just want some companionship. People who might need some rehab therapy.
We want to improve the quality of life.
Good.
Yeah, it feels good.
Back in late 2001, my husband and I were looking for care for his grandmother.
And we're just so surprised at how hard it was to find great quality care. We had hired a company and we were calling to check and see how Grandma was doing. And we got an answering machine. You know, it's 5:30. Both of us looked at each other and said, you can get great service with restaurants, stores that you shop, and somehow we couldn't find great service with something so much more intimate and personal. His grandmother actually passed away the day before we got married. So that was March of 2002, and we wound up starting our business in October 2002 to really live the memory of his grandmother.
How are you?
Good. My responsibilities at BrightStar are to handle franchise development.
Leads are up.
Leads are doing well, making good progress. Shelly is technically my boss, although she probably wishes I was much more compliant employee at times.
Will you send me the schedule of the joint team day for the next 2 weeks? I handled the office, and JD really does sales, so we have completely different roles and responsibilities. I recommend that for couples working together. It's probably why we still have such a great marriage and work together so well. Okay.
I'll see you later.
Growing up, I never really had a great father figure. But my mom remarried a wonderful man, and he took such an interest in me. Tony was my stepfather.
I never called him anything but Daddy.
Unfortunately, he got sick.
I just lost him last year. I had been there on Wednesday and I was coming back on Friday to see him again. And he goes, tell Shelly, I can't wait. It's time for me to go.
And my executive assistant walked in, and I could see by the look on her face that Daddy had passed.
Okay, who wants some? With your fork, young man.
JD and I, we have twin boys who just turned 6.
Excuse me, I farted.
Gross. I got a call, I got to take. Hey.
I think I know I'm a great CEO. I'm a little bit on shaky ground, knowing whether I'm a great mom.
This truck flying in.
Mommy.
Mommy's on the phone. Shelly had always struggled with the work-life balance. Shelly never stopped working during her pregnancy. Unfortunately, she had to do some bed rest at the hospital. I remember 2 days before she delivered, we had a staff meeting, and everyone was there in the hospital room because she doesn't have an off switch. Ready to go?
I'm really worried that I'm going to be recognizable when I'm out in the field. I don't know, you think I should go longer or you think I should go shorter?
Maybe you could pull it into a bun or something. You could look like Princess Leia.
Cute.
Have you thought about going undercover too?
I just don't know.
We started this business together, and I really want both of us to be able to learn from this experience.
I gotta say, I'm really actually excited about this. I've been out in the field in ever.
I think it was really important to get both of us involved in going undercover. I don't know why you got the big suitcase. How many t-shirts do you need? How many pairs of underwear do you need?
Yeah, I'm like a Boy Scout. I want to be prepared.
When JD and I first started the business, we were involved in every decision. Off we go. As we've grown, we've become a little bit more removed. Oh, that's my baby. We want to make sure that the care we say we're providing to families is being delivered.
Say bye!
JD and I are really excited about this opportunity. We founded this company together, so it only makes sense that we both go undercover.
You ready?
Do you think we should have you in a disguise?
I don't think people are going to recognize me in the field. What's your undercover name going to be?
Linda Young.
I think I'm going to call myself Casey. Just keep the initials there.
Yeah. You always take longer than me. JD and I will tell people we're former administrative assistants looking to get a job in healthcare. All right, time to get started.
Have a great time.
You too.
I'll see you later.
Bye. See you tonight.
I'm in Sierra Vista, Arizona on an Army base. I'm going to be going undercover, working with children in our Kid Care program. Kid Care is about 10% of our business, but I see an opportunity to grow it to about 25% of our business. I'm hoping that I learn a few things that I can take back and be able to help us really escalate the growth.
Hi, how are you? Come in. Come in. Nice to meet you. I'm James. I'm a caregiver. I do kids care.
We started Kid Care officially in 2009. JD and I had twins. They were in intensive care for 3.5 months. So after seeing your baby in an incubator, we realized that for us, we didn't want a 15-year-old child watching our children. So we hired a private caregiver.
You're just in time. We're gonna go wake them up, okay? And get them ready.
Okay.
All right, come over here with me. They're 2 years old. Hey, Kaden. Hi, Kristen. Chloe. How are you?
Bless you. I walked in the room and saw these cribs with nets on them. I guess to keep the kids from getting out of the cribs.
Oh my gosh, there's 4 children we're going to be taking care of. I knew it was going to be a long, hard, exhausting day.
I'm gonna take him right here. We're gonna take his pajamas.
Your turn next.
This is for him. This is his socks, okay? Doing okay?
Yeah. Look at you go. Oh, did you go back to sleep?
I bet that pretty pink is yours.
What we do from here is we're gonna go prepare breakfast.
Okay.
Are you from here?
No, from Denver.
Nice. Cameron.
So 3 boys and a girl?
Yes, it's Cameron, Kaden, and Christian, and Chloe. Their dad is in Iraq right now, so we're gonna Skype their dad through the internet.
So did you like being able to take care of kids?
I've been taking care of kids since I was 8 years old.
Okay.
My mom had 9 kids.
Oh my goodness.
So we're gonna start getting the breakfast done. We're gonna get cereal. We're gonna chop off some bananas.
Okay.
Can you do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
See, Chloe's already sitting on her chair. You're hungry, huh?
Chloe's got the purple, huh?
We're gonna sit with them. We gotta encourage them how to use the spoon. Get the spoon? Good job, Kaden.
Use your spoon. Use your spoon.
Use your Christian, Thomas. First time working with kids?
That are someone else's? Yes. I've got 2 of my own, not 4.
Oh, 4. Take your bib off. Put it on top of your plate. Push the plate. And say, JJ. All done. Good job.
After talking with Shelley, she thought it'd be a great idea if I went undercover as well. So I'm in Sierra Vista, Arizona, and I'm going to be working with a caregiver in an independent living facility. Hi, George.
Yes.
Casey.
How you doing, Casey?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. We got to sign in first.
As the head of franchise development, we talk about what our caregivers do, but I've actually never done any of the activities, so I'm really looking forward to learning about what these folks do on a first-hand basis.
There's Mr. Melvin.
Hey, George.
Good to see you. This is Casey, and Casey's going to be, I'm going to be training him on stuff.
I thought Casey was a woman.
That's one of those names that can go either way. Mr. Melvin, I haven't seen you in a while. How you been?
I've been fine, George.
Good. This is like a retirement home.
Okay.
BrightStar comes in here as a helper to help the residents, but it's not part of the home.
Okay.
Yeah, this would be extra if a resident wanted to get BrightStar care.
Okay.
We're a private caregiving agency.
In Korea, I was just across the border, north of Kunming.
That's pretty amazing.
So anyway, what we're going to do is we're doing a general cleanup now.
Oh, Daddy's home.
All right. We want to get the laundry started.
Okay.
We'll be right back, sir. We're just going to start the laundry. So we'll put all the whites in one.
What does this?
Yeah, that counts as a dark. Before you put any pants in there, check the pockets. Just get all the darks. We got to hustle on this. Ooh. That's it. Okay, go back in. Where'd you get that? Oh, okay. We found some money, Mr. Melvin.
Oh.
So go ahead and fill this up, and we're going to do the dishes.
Fill it up.
Yeah, with water.
Oh, okay.
There you go. You got your soap here.
All right on.
And I'll dry, you wash. And
Hey, thanks.
I got the hard job.
George, how long have you been a caregiver for?
A year and 3 months. I was a kindergarten teacher before that. I'm at nursing school now.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay, there you go. Yep, I think we're good. All right. On this sheet here, this is just a checklist of things we do. This sheet would be used to basically say what activities of daily living we did with Mr. Melvin.
How does that information get communicated back then to like the person who's coming after you?
Ideally, somebody will be there to train you the first time, but that doesn't always happen. If you don't have anybody to train you, then the client has to tell you.
Uh-huh.
In my mind, that's just unacceptable, you know, because you don't know what the person wants, and why should the client have to train you?
Right.
And 5 other people besides you.
One of the things I'm going to absolutely take back with me was when George was talking about that a client doesn't have to train a caregiver, and you know, I feel that he's actually spot on with that.
These guys are like my mom and dad, huh? Yeah.
You can't fake the type of connection that he's able to make with people. George has got just a phenomenal attitude. I thought he was better than great.
See you later, Mr. Melvin. Back when, children took care of their parents. Doesn't happen nowadays.
Coming up,
I-27.
Oh, louder than that.
I-27.
JD faces a tough room.
I-24.
Too fast.
And later,
Can I put lotion on you?
Shelley rubs a patient the wrong way.
That's thick. What do it do, fry me?
Well, I'll just work it around.
Shelley and JD's son, co-founders of BrightStar Care, are bosses undercover in their own company.
Use your spoon. Use your spoon.
So go ahead and fill this up, and we're going to do the dishes.
Fill it up.
Yeah, with water.
Oh, okay.
Their journey continues in Sierra Vista, Arizona.
They're going to see their daddy right now.
Oh, they must look forward to that, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt. Here are your kids, Matt.
Hey, guys.
Say hi to daddy.
Hi, Kaden.
Can you wave to Daddy? Wave, Daddy. There you go, Chloe.
I love you, Chloe.
Thank you for your service, sir.
You're welcome.
It was so touching to see the dad with his quadruplets. You know, you never know what the next 24 hours could bring for him. He puts himself in harm's way for us. And so you could see that it meant so much to him to be able to connect with the children.
Little kisses, kisses.
It also makes me think about missing some of my boys' early years because I was working so hard. My kids are my anchor, and so I need to make sure that I'm a better mother to my boys.
Bye, guys.
One person stays here and clean. One person stays with the kids. So entertain them.
You're leaving me with all 4?
Yep, all 4.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Oh no, a Skippy! A Skippy back in the playroom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come up here.
She kind of looks like she's kind of frustrated. It's good for her. It's a little challenge for her.
Chloe, do you have a poopy?
Just poopy? Okay, yep. You're gonna change a poopy diaper.
God.
What, you don't like changing?
It's been a long time, if I've ever changed a poopy diaper.
Don't get nervous. Just relax this peanut butter or something, you know? What's wrong, Linda?
Oh, gross.
How come?
I get a little gaggy with puke or poopy.
It looks like Linda's husband did the changing and the diapers. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. I said to myself. Hayden, man. No, Papa. No. You know better. You wanna go to timeout? Stop. Listen. Are you all done?
James was really good. I mean, even though they were crying, he was good at the gentle discipline, and he has a really great balance of seeing the love, but also helping them develop the right things to be good kids.
You planning to go to school someday?
Yeah.
I might want to go.
What are you going to school?
I want to be a police officer. I want to be a paramedic. I have a lot of things that I want to do in life.
Seems like you're kind of the man around this house, too, with Dad being away.
Yeah, I think that's what they wanted, a male.
Male caregivers are more uncommon. We have a lot more females working for us, but we encourage males to work for us because sometimes families want to be able to make their choice of a male or female caregiver.
Do you see yourself becoming a nurse?
My mom is a nurse. She raised 9 kids. You know, I got it from my mom.
James has been a hard worker. I think he's still trying to figure out what he wants to do with life.
Okay, we're missing one. What are you doing over here, young lady?
One of the biggest takeaways I've had thus far is if we're going to expand our business with military, how can we help enable military families to have easier contact to one another? Because that obviously was very precious to him.
Check your diaper. Oh, we need a diaper change.
Oh, God.
Okay. Now we get to go call bingo.
All right,
Boys, this is going to be fun.
Yeah?
Ha! It's a hoot.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. It shouldn't be any problem, but I had a call one time with another guy that came down, and they didn't like the way he called.
Activities like bingo are really important because it helps the residents keep really active and allow them to have some fun at the same time.
Hi, folks. This is my buddy Casey. He's going to do a lot of the calling.
How you doing?
Here we go. So, Casey, the way this works is we turn it. One of the little balls will come out here, and you'll call it. There's one. And there's another.
I-27.
Oh, louder than that.
I-27. I-24.
Too fast.
Hey! Yeah.
I'm going to move it out of the way. I don't want anything hitting me.
I-24.
Some of the ladies didn't really appreciate my bingo calling skills or lack thereof.
This is like war in here, baby.
069.
I dropped my badge.
Oh, no. How will you know who you are? You want me to put that on you?
Yes. Be careful what you touch.
I know. You've only been married twice, and only your husbands could do something like this, but...
Who said that?
Oh, it's not true.
That's a big fat lie.
N38.
Yeah, I got a bingo right here.
All right.
I want the car right now.
The car? Well, we have a $25 gift certificate to Sears. And everyone doesn't cheer after the other person wins either. So we put them all back in here. Okay, we got to be fast. We want to get all these things done.
You know, what I learned about myself today was that I love this whole idea of service.
I-16.
Bingo.
Go!
It made me feel just so good.
This would be a nice gift for you. Do you want me to call it, or do you want Casey to call it?
You call it.
That was wild.
Hey,
sweetheart.
How was it?
It's been fantastic.
I missed you.
How you doing?
And very exhausted taking care of 4 2-year-olds. So, I was a little nervous doing some of the care. I didn't want to hurt anybody. What did you do today?
We went to a independent living community.
Okay.
We were doing dishes, and the last activity of the day we were calling bingo, and I remember Grandma Pat used to love bingo. When we were looking for someone to help care for her, we needed to make sure that she was treated with respect.
I enjoyed every day.
And live with dignity. And that's something that I'm proud to say George is absolutely embodiment of, and helping those folks live that way.
That's great.
Coming up,
We're going to listen to your lungs.
Right
okay?
things get emotional for Shelley.
That same intimate care was very similar to the last couple of days with my dad.
Shelley and J.D. Sun, co-founders of BrightStar Care, are bosses undercover in their own company.
What's wrong, Linda?
Oh, gross.
I-27.
Oh, louder than that.
I-27.
Bingo.
Nope.
Unfortunately, something's come up with JD's parents, and they're no longer able to watch our boys.
I miss you.
So JD's gonna head back,
Have fun.
I will.
and I'm gonna continue this undercover mission alone. I'm in Northern California. I'll be working with a certified nursing assistant in a temp situation, which means when the regular employees in a nursing home call in sick or out on maternity leave or are taking vacation, we're there to provide temporary help. Good morning, I'm here to see Arlene.
Arlene, to the nursing station, please.
Staffing has the potential to be about 40% of our business. Today, it's about half of that. And so I want to make sure that our employees are going above and beyond so that we can continue to help facilities augment their staff.
Hi. Nice to meet you. I'm Arlene.
Hi there, Linda. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. I'm a CNA, certified nursing assistant. Have you ever done any type of...
No. What does
Okay.
a certified nursing assistant do?
Basically, we assist all the residents that we have with hygienic care. I mean, we give them bed baths, we brush their teeth, basically all the stuff we do for ourselves hygienically,
Okay.
we do for them. Let's actually get started.
Great. So what's the difference between a registered nurse and a CNA?
They give the meds. We do the care.
How many people do you take care of?
8 or 9.
Okay.
You gotta get them up, like at 7. Now we're gonna work on Leo. Good morning, Leo.
You're late.
A little bit, sorry. You always want to start with the eyes. You have lotion?
Cocoa butter.
I don't want you ashy. You know me and ash don't mix. Let's get some lotion on you if you want to do that while I go empty this bucket.
Okay, can I put lotion on you? Is that okay?
Yes, baby. Don't have to be that thick.
Oh,
That's thick. What gonna do? Fry me?
well, I'll just work it around.
That'll be all day before that go in.
It's okay, it happens.
What
You should put a lot though. Let's go get Mr. Gray ready. Hi, Mr. Gray.
You're already up and dressed and everything. Wow.
So you have a shower today, Mr. Gray.
You're kidding. I had one last week.
You need a shower every week.
That's a very attractive drawer. Lady.
Thank you.
You're a lady.
I'm going to keep my eye on you.
He's the GQ.
He is Mr. GQ, isn't he?
You ready for a shower?
Mr. Gray was adorable in his personality.
We're gonna leave Mr. Gray over here by Miss Mikasa.
It felt very gratifying to be able to do something for him as simple as combing his hair and blow drying his hair. I mean, it felt good and doing something for him that he might not be able to do for himself. Did I do okay? Can I come back?
Sure.
You'd let me back?
And you can take me out for.
You are a character.
Well, you got a nice car.
Linda wasn't hesitant to work with patients, and I love that.
You want a little jacket on? It's a little chilly outside.
Yeah.
I want some people who can just go in there and work without thinking about, will he like me or not? She did great with that. We'll see you in a little bit, okay?
What do you do if you're not here?
When I'm not here, I go to school.
Oh, what are you going to school for?
RN.
To be
Yeah.
registered nurse. Oh, that's great.
I love working with people, so this is kind of the field that I wanted to go into.
So what made you decide you want to be a nurse?
Oh my gosh, I'm a single parent.
How many
I
children do you
have
have?
one daughter,
Okay.
and she's 7, so, you know, it's kind of hard. CNAs only get paid so much. So, you know, I want to make sure I can provide for her.
How old are you?
I'm 24. This is like the downtime.
You've got a 7-year-old daughter, so
I had
you
her
had her
young.
when you were in...
16, high school, yeah.
What were your parents' reactions?
Oh my God, they're Filipinos, so they were pissed, to be blunt. You know, I felt like I was wasting my time. So I went back to school, like I'd say a week after I gave birth to my daughter.
That must have been so hard.
It was. My daughter's dad passed away at 16. He got killed by a drunk driver. At that point in my life, that was when I was at my lowest. But after that, it's just like a lot of people take that and don't do anything. For me, I don't like when people give me credit for the things that I've been through. I'd rather them give me credit for the things I accomplished. So now that I'm at this period of my life, I'm almost done with school. I'll probably be an RN by the time I'm 25 and a half. Obviously, nursing school is not the last route. I eventually want to open up my own nursing home and, you know, have patients like this.
Arlene's amazing. I mean, she's just so focused on the future, making the best of her life. I mean, even from a very young age, I think she has a lot of interest in being an entrepreneur. So seeing what she might choose for herself over the next few years will be fun to watch. So you all work full-time for the nursing home?
I work for BrightStar, so we're not full-time. So basically, we're just on call to a facility where we're not permanent. We're basically like the black sheep of the whole family.
What does that mean?
We kind of have that misnomer that we're not really good workers. That's the thing, because, you know, we're not full-time here, so we don't know how things run smoothly.
So it's harder to come in and just kind of
Yeah,
get going,
you gotta,
knowing where everything is, where the laundry room is.
Yeah,
and things like
exactly.
that.
You gotta have people trust you in your work.
To hear that our temporary employees were kind of seen as the black sheep in a temporary staffing assignment was really hard to hear.
So let's see what else we got to do next. Sound good?
I'm in Centerville, Ohio, and I will be working alongside a licensed practical nurse going into a family's home for a visit.
Lisa?
Hi.
Hi, I'm Linda.
I'm Lisa. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Hopefully we'll have a good experience today.
An LPN, or a licensed practical nurse, is someone who's had much more education than a certified nursing assistant, so they're able to provide much more skilled care.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
I'm Lisa. I'm an LPN with BrightStar. And this is Linda, who's training with me today.
Well, Dad's in the living room, if you'd like to come with us.
Okay.
It'll be great to make sure the quality of care is being performed today by our brand.
Dad, this is Lisa from BrightStar and Linda from BrightStar, and they're here to check you out.
Ed,
Yes.
we're going to go ahead and get started with what we call the vital signs, okay? The first thing I'm going to teach her is a pulse. You're going to take your index finger, middle finger, and you're going to go right along the bone, come on down to where his watch band was. There you go. Now press in till you feel like a bump, something moving.
It's in there.
I see you breathing, so I know it has to be there somewhere. The longer it takes, the more my heart pounds, and all I can hear is my heart.
It's okay. I tell you what, why don't we come up about a half inch up more? Do you feel anything?
Got it.
Now, we're going to count for a full minute.
57.
I got 62, so very close. That's very good. If this is something you're going to pursue, I'm just going to give you a heads up.
Okay.
You will not be able to have fingernail polish on, and you will not be allowed to have any acrylic nails. Even your real nails need to be cut.
Okay.
We're going to listen to your lungs.
Right ahead.
Okay? Listen for any crackling or wheezing, anything that sounds like Rice Krispie in the morning when you pour the milk in, you know?
Okay.
Exhale.
No crackles.
Good. You're feeling for muscle strength to make sure that they're equal.
Squeeze. Oh, he's strong. Very
Okay.
good. Very
Now,
good.
we're going to use a digital thermometer today.
Don't bite it.
Well, Ed, we are done with what I need to do for the paperwork. I just want to make sure that you have no questions before we leave.
You're more than welcome, anytime.
Okay, well, I'll take you up on that.
I had thoughts of my dad when I'm sitting there with Ed that I would just be so proud to have had someone like Lisa interacting with my dad at the very end.
And thank you for letting Linda come in and
Thank
practice.
you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. We're going to go ahead and head to the next home.
Okay. How many children?
I have 6.
You have 6 kids. Your youngest is?
He's 18, and the oldest just turned 23 in September.
So you were pregnant nonstop practically?
No, we're a combined family. We're the Brady Bunch. It's been very hard.
Yeah.
My husband and I both lost our jobs. We worked for General Motors for over 14 years, and I'm not getting a 40-hour paycheck from BrightStar.
It's hard.
We haven't had a vacation since we got married. We went to Cancun. I could have asked for a better wedding, but the kids weren't there. That's the only thing I would have changed.
Doesn't sound like your wages are that predictable.
No, that's when my husband tried to push me into looking somewhere else. I try to let him understand that the work will come, but you can only be patient so long.
I'm proud that Lisa wanted to stay with BrightStar, but also sad as to how much personal stress that must cause.
We'll let you do the miniature assessment, and if any time during this you have any questions, you just say, hey, okay?
Okay.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm Lisa.
Hi,
I'm
Lisa.
LPN
I'm
for
Stephanie.
BrightStar.
Nice to meet you.
I have a trainee with me. This is Linda.
Hi, Linda. Nice to meet you.
When we got to the second client's house, how are you today?
Well,
I wanted Linda to take the lead. It would show what she had paid attention to.
can you go stronger? A little bit more? It's even.
Okay. Ultimately, Linda went on with it, and I have to say she's a very fast learner. Hi.
Hi.
Everything sounds fine, looks fine with their vital signs. There's no issues at all. Has she had any falls or?
She fell a year ago and went through rehab for 3 months at the nursing home. And when I met with Pat of your company, he helped walk me through what it was going to be like. That was really kind of invaluable to me because I didn't have any clue. Truthfully, I'd had a couple grandparents in nursing homes and they didn't get to come home.
Right.
They weren't that lucky.
Well, I really appreciate your input. Thank you for letting me and Linda come into your home
absolutely.
today.
Thank you.
We appreciate you guys too.
Thank
we really
you.
do.
My biggest feeling of walking away from the day is feeling very proud of the quality of care. Thanks
You're
again.
ready.
Nice to meet you. But it's really hard to think about potentially losing someone like Lisa for not getting her consistent hours. I don't know how we fix it, but it's something I definitely want to go back and address. Learned so much about the kind of special people we have working for us. Oh, so long day. I hope Dad would be proud of the work I did today. Actually, that same intimate care was very similar to the last couple of days with my dad. Just thinking about the very end. I would give anything that I wouldn't have gone back to work. I could have had another whole day or two with him. My priorities weren't in the right place. Give anything to get that last couple of days back. My undercover experience is over. I'm really curious to hear my senior executive team's thoughts on what I learned while I was undercover. Hi, everybody.
Hello. How are we doing?
And we're going to talk about just that, because we've got a bit of a to-do list.
All right.
Oh, boy. I was working with Lisa, who's a licensed practical nurse, and she loves BrightStar. But right now, she's trying to make ends meet. It made you feel proud and broke your heart kind of all at the same time that you wanted to be able to get her more hours. And what can we do to enable that?
We hear all the time one office is working overtime and another office doesn't have enough hours to go around. There has to be a way that we can get some type of a pooled scheduling system.
Well, and if we don't do something to solve it, they're going to be working for our competitors, and we can keep those great people with us full time. JD worked with this amazing caregiver, George, and he's working with families. He doesn't believe the family should have to orient the caregiver, each and every time. That should be our responsibility to make sure that caregiver to caregiver knows that. We need to work on that. Working with Arlene in a nursing home, she said she's really considered to be the black sheep, coming in as a temporary employee because she has to rely on all the other certified nursing assistants on what to do. And so, what could we do so when they start, they can hit the ground running? I know you guys are up to the task, and thank you for all the work you're about to do.
Thank you.
Thanks, Shelley.
I'm about to reveal my true identity to the employees. I think they're here to evaluate my performance on the job. I have called them to the brand new future site of our new company headquarters. We haven't even moved in yet, so they have no idea they'll be meeting with the CEO.
I'm not used to, putting my critique into someone.
Linda, she could have done a little bit better. She wasn't that good.
Hi. Hello. Do you know who I am?
Linda. Very different.
I'm actually Shelley's son, the CEO and co-founder of BrightStar.
Oh my gosh. I guess you can keep your fingernails.
James, you were wonderful to work with. You're so good. You give them love, you give them discipline, you do that so naturally with them. You've got so much opportunity ahead of you, and because you're interested in so many things, I'd like to pay to have a career coach work with you so that you could have someone guiding you and giving you advice, help you reach all of your possible potential. What do you think about that? That'd be something you'd be interested in?
Yeah.
We'll also give you a check for $5,000 as seed money to help you pursue a business opportunity or pursue additional education, whatever you want to use that money for. And then for something really fun, we're going to send you and whoever you want to take with you on a week-long vacation. We'll pay for your hotel, your airfare, and we'll give you $1,000 of spending money just to have some fun.
And I can take my mother.
She must be very proud of you.
She always told me good things happen to good people.
Oh, look at you.
It'll mean a lot to me to take my mom because usually I don't see her that much. I want to do something for my mom because of all the good things that she has taught me in life.
George, a few days ago you were training one of our caregivers, Stacy.
Yes.
That's actually not a caregiver, but my husband and co-founder of BrightStar.
Isn't that nice?
JD was so touched by what a great caregiver you are, what a huge heart you have. I know that you're going through nursing school. We'd like to pay for your extra year of school, your last year of school. So it would be our honor to help you with that. Thank you for all you do.
It's very kind of you to do that.
Well, I'm not done.
I don't really need a whole lot.
BrightStar is actually beginning to expand internationally, and we'd like to have you be a part of that. So we'd like to create this global quality ambassador position where we would pay you so that you can make sure the quality of care that you're delivering here is making a difference in families' lives all around the world.
That would be nice. That would be good.
That'd be something you'd be interested in doing.
I think I could do that.
See the world on us.
I don't feel worthy of that.
You're very worthy.
I appreciate that. I feel overwhelmed. Yeah. I just feel like it's something that I do all the time anyway. I don't see it as anything that I'm doing special.
Darlene, you were so wonderful to work with. You have such a huge heart. I mean, everything that you've experienced in your life, and you still have such a huge positive energy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Gotta just shine through, I guess.
I can't imagine having a daughter at such a young age. And, you know, you guys don't get to spend much time together.
No, it's rare.
I'd like to send you and your daughter for a week-long vacation to a family theme park. Pay for your airfare. You know, maybe you guys can get away and have some fun time.
She would love that, and I don't get to spend a lot of time with her.
Being positive is one thing, but your drive and your ambition to just go as far as you possibly can go, I mean, it reminded me of me, you know, 17 years ago. When you're ready, we are actually starting a second brand, an assisted living concept, the Antioch territory, which is where you live and where you're working. I have made arrangements so that that territory could be your franchise. Franchise fees, $47,500. That's my contribution.
No way.
And I will work with you to try to secure financing.
Oh my God. Thank you so much.
And we would be very lucky to have you in the BrightStar family.
Well, I'm already part of the BrightStar family.
You are, absolutely.
My life has changed drastically. I just want to jump for joy right now, I'm not gonna lie.
Lisa, I was very proud. In fact, I had a couple of times where I almost just wanted to break my cover because I just wanted to hug you and say thank you for everything that my husband and I got in the business to do.
Thank you for creating a job that I really get to connect with people, and they make a difference in my life too.
You made a difference in mine. It really, seeing you take care of your clients, Lisa, really made me wish you had been around to take care of JD's grandmother and my dad. And it kind of really brought back to heart firsthand, you know, what we're doing.
Thank you.
You had talked about how when you got married 4 years ago, the kids weren't able to be there, and that was your only regret, and you're so family-oriented. And so I'd like to recreate that. I went to to send you back to Cancun for a redo-over of your vows with you and your husband, all 6 of your kids, and your 2 grandchildren, all 10 of you.
I'm overwhelmed with your generosity.
But I know you're a worrier. We talked about your husband's getting ready to get laid off. So I want to make sure you know that while you're away, I'm going to pay as though you were working a 40-hour week. So your salary is taken care of.
Oh my gosh.
And for the next 6 months, we're going to pay your mortgage.
Oh, Lord. I can't say thank you enough. I wish I could give you a hug.
We are going to do just that.
Thank you so much. Oh my God. To know that someone appreciates the work that I do, who really cares. I've never had imagined anything like this, and I will be forever, ever thankful.
I'm really excited to have an opportunity to share what I experienced over the last week.
It's my great pleasure to introduce our CEO and co-founder of BrightStar, Shelly Sun.
I've spent the last week undercover at BrightStar for Undercover Boss. I have been out with some of our amazing caregivers, seeing firsthand the high quality of care that we are providing all over the country. Let's take a look at some video clips of my week working undercover.
Cute.
He is Mr. GQ. He is.
Don't get nervous. Just relax as peanut butter or something.
Well, I went undercover to try to see what we might need to do to become the market leader. And every single caregiver that I worked with, it was clear to me that we already are the market leader in the quality of care. If we've got great caregivers, and we take great care of them so they never leave, that the future is unfathomable as to what we could do.
I feel more at peace with my dad's passing. I didn't know until I tapped into this process that I had been probably suppressing some guilt for me not being there. I want to get my priorities in place. I don't want my kids to feel like mommy chose work over them. And so in some way, his death allowed me for the rest of my life to be a better mother to my boys.